Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm diving into the mesmerizing world of Jesmyn Ward's latest novel, Let Us Descend. If you're a fan of powerful storytelling and profound themes, you're in for a treat today. This is a fantastic novel, so grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's dig in. So, Ward, who of course is an American novelist and a professor of English at Tulane University, where she holds the Andrew W. Mellon Professorship in the Humanities, is a fantastic writer who's won twice the National Book Awards for fiction for her second novel, Salvage the Bones, which is a story about familial love and community in facing Hurricane Katrina. She also won the 2017 National Book Award for fiction for her very magnificent novel, Sing Unburied Sing. I don't know why I haven't reviewed that book here. I'll do that next. She's the only woman and only African American to win the National Book Award for fiction twice, so she's a big deal. And her writing is incredibly moving, it's innovative, it's different, and this is her fourth novel, which we're reading today. It's a story of Annis, who may well be linked to her previous characters in the other novels, the Bois Sauvages, Annis is taken from Carolina coast and put to work on a Mississippi sugar plantation near New Orleans, and she this was selected by Oprah Winfrey's book club in 2023. It's an Oprah book club selection. Of course, it's easy to see why, because this is moving and it reminds me about some of the other novels that have a look at slavery and some of the horrors of that time period. Let Us Descend is a poignant tale which explores themes of family, loss, and the struggle for identity. It's set against the backdrop of the American South, in which Ward takes us on this journey that's both deeply personal and universally relatable. We follow the young protagonist Annis through this hellish sort of experience, a journey which draws from Dante's Inferno, through this sort of movement journey through hell, the many profound hellish encounters of enslavement in the antebellum American South. It's a story of mothers and daughters, which bears great resemblance to Toni Morrison's Beloved. And this is in its merging of the mythic and the mundane to explore slavery. And it also reminds me of A Mercy, also by Toni Morrison, in the way it explores sexual abuse in slavery. And this is mother in Let Us Descend, like Florison's mother in A Mercy, which I've reviewed here. I will leave a link to it just after this video. You'll be able to go back and look at that one. They both try to shield their daughters from the same exploitation they endure in the hands of the masters. In Annis's case, the master is also her father, so she's a product of his sexual abuse of her mother, but he's now beginning to look at her. Florison's mother tries to do that in A Mercy, take her daughter away from a man who's going to hurt her. Both mothers end up losing their daughters. Annis's mother has her daughter sold off out of spite, while Florison's mother begs and begs for a stranger to take her daughter away because anywhere is better than their current hell. So Ward writes in a deeply moving lyrical style which transports the reader into unknown planes and invites us to feel the pain of every experience and go through every grief a grief that we cannot ignore. As someone who has experienced loss and grief, I totally relate to the powerful way in which Ward utilizes grief. Grief is emotive, it's powerful in this novel. Having lost her young husband in January 2023 and the book coming out in October, I believe that she did something remarkable with the grief, the raw grief that we see in this novel. But then again, Ward's an old hand in delving into the deepest hells and bringing her readers along for the ride. So, and as Anthony Doerr writes, the book is gripping, is mythic, is bone pulverizing, and it's a spectacular achievement, I've got to tell you. And it's just one of those books that we see once in a generation. It's about slavery, but I mean, we've read a lot of books about slavery. This one shows us parts of ourselves that we may on an ordinary day just struggle to understand. The book challenges us. It brings in Azza, who is this mother figure, probably a great grandmother from West Africa, and she's sort of this person that we're not sure if she's a spirit, is she a ghost, is she a part of Annis's psyche. It just takes us on a very long journey. I don't want to spoil this one. This is a book that you need to read because Ward is one of the best voices in contemporary literature. And this is very interesting. Don't want to spoil it, but I've told you a little bit of what it is. We follow Annis on this journey. We grow with her. We cry with her. If you've read Let Us Descend, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And I'd like to read the ending just to show us what I mean about how powerful it is, because this is also sort of my hope for when I die. I hope my mother helms a tight-seam boat with a large white sail on the celestial waterway between worlds, and water is a very important motif in this writing as well. Her vessel, one of the Resurrector's fleet, navigating the water. I hope she stands wide-legged on her deck, Mama Azza beside her, the sashes snapping in the invisible dark wind, sure-footed, far-seeing women, the wide byways open and glittering to them, seething with eyes and light, water and spirit, how the whitewash of starlight would buoy them along, how they dance with the rocking deck, how them sing. So the language is fresh, is authentic, it's... Just read this book then, and I'll see you in the next video.